Right, what's good everyone? So it's Nigel here, Black Sex Apparel. So I haven't done any videos on here in a while. But I've recently had a couple of questions that is relevant to anyone out there that don't know. So questions I think sometimes are pretty simple, basic questions. I do understand that people actually don't know the answer to. Because I've been in the game for a while and I've gained a certain set of knowledge on fitness and building muscles and all the rest of it, I think I take it for granted, and sometimes I don't understand that. Hang on, the stuff that I think is just basic knowledge isn't to some people, you know. So anyway, it's not to undermine anyone or to generalize or put myself out there as being knowing more than anyone else. Or to sound braggadocious, it's nothing to do with that. It's just knowledge that I may have that some people may not, and I'm not in any way suggesting I know everything, because I'm learning just as much as I've been in this game for a while, 20 odd years. Don't look it. Every day you learn. Anyway, enough of the waffle. One of the questions I was asked is, how long do you rest between sets? And that's one of those how long's a piece of string question. Now, that's a difficult one to answer, because essentially when you go to the gym, what you're trying to do is beat up on the muscle. You may have heard me use this terminology before. You're just beating up, pounding away, bang, 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 destroying it. And when you leave the gym, you repair. So you repair by resting, sleeping, eating. That's the three things you need. If you don't have those three, it's not going to work. They don't work without each other. You can go to the gym and train all you want. You know, if you're not resting, eating, and recovering properly, you're not going to essentially grow. You're not going to see progress. It's kind of counterproductive. You'll be wasting your time. So get those three things in. How long do you rest between sets is, again, down to the individual. Now, I would keep it minimal. Like I said, you want to beat the muscles up as best you can in the short time that you're in the gym. And those people go to the gym and say they spend 4 or 5 hours in the gym. That's just nonsense. 90 minutes is more than enough, depending on what you're training. If I'm over 90 minutes, it's probably leg day and I'm resting a lot longer between sets. So that's taking me a bit longer than normal. So what I'd say is that keep it minimal. Everyone's different. But say, for example, if I'm training legs and I'm going for 4 sets of, say, 10 on each exercise, that's my aim, right? So I want to keep it 4 sets to 10 reps on, let's say I'm squatting 180 kilos or something similar, which is a fairly heavy weight. I have to optimize my rest period to get those reps, to get those sets. So if I do 10 reps and I rest for a minute and I go back to do another 10, I'd probably get a couple of reps. I'd probably get 4 or 5, but I probably wouldn't get 10. You see what I'm saying? So I want to be able to get 10. So I want to rest enough to allow me to push my body or push myself to get those 10 reps, as opposed to not resting enough between sets and getting, say, 3 or 4 reps. Right? So you've got to find that balance of optimizing your rest period to get the reps, as opposed to, either resting for too long or not resting enough, which then doesn't allow you to get the reps. So I think it's better to get the reps rather than, so for example, do 10, rest enough to get another 10 reps, as opposed to doing 10 and not resting enough but getting 4 to 5 reps. From my experience. Don't ask me why, but from my experience. So again, that's down to you as an individual to optimize how long you rest between sets. No, there's no quick answer to this one, right? There's no quick answer. So I hope that makes sense in some way. I know it's probably not the straightforward answer you generally want or generally would ask for, but it gives you an idea. The second question I got asked was, what was it? It's evading my memory now, but I'd probably do another video on it. I think it was to do with, was it calories? Someone sent me a message. Oh yes, calories. Good versus bad calories. Now, save me doing another video, right? So I'll answer this one as quickly as I can. So it's good versus bad calories. So I could have, say, a Burger King or McDonald's or a KFC, and say in that meal I've got 900 to 1,000 calories in a Burger King, a burger and chips and a milkshake or whatever it is. Not that I eat that, it's the kind of stuff. I can tell you the last time I ate McDonald's or Burger King. Well, I'm just giving you for reference. So say you've had a McDonald's or you've had what we call in the UK a Sunday roast. So you have some, I don't know, some roast chicken, some potatoes, roast potatoes that you put in the oven, with something on the side. I don't know what you have on the side of Sunday roast. Again, I'm not a big fan of Sunday roast, but the way I gauge it from a calorie standpoint, say they both have, say, 1,000 calories in that meal, in both those meals. Not all calories are the same, right? So the calories you're getting from the McDonald's versus the calories you're getting, the denser calories you're getting from the Sunday roast, I'd suggest for my fitness people out there, for my guys and girls who bodybuild, who try to build an aesthetic physique, 100% the Sunday roast is where you're likely to get the better calories from, right? So simply because one way to gauge it, I'd say, is you have a McDonald's versus a Sunday roast. After a few hours, granted they're the same amount of calories in both meals, see how you feel from a hunger perspective. How hungry do you feel after both of those meals? I guarantee you feel a lot hungrier after having the McDonald's because it's not dense calories. It's rubbish food. In fact, it's fried, saturated fat. That really hasn't got that sort of density to what you need to recover from your training, as opposed to the Sunday roast chicken and potato hot pots or whatever you put in there. I don't know. Which tend to have, granted it's not deep fried fat, high cholesterol, processed type food that you're making, you're likely to be a lot less hungry after having the Sunday roast. So that's one practical way of thinking about it. That's a practical. I'm no scientist. I haven't studied food in depth like your Lane Norton and these guys, but from a physical standpoint, how you feel after having both of those meals is probably just as good as any scientist can break down the nutrient values of foods for you. So there you go. I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps someone. I'm going to be coming back soon, doing a lot more videos. I haven't done anywhere near as much. Obviously, COVID has played a massive part in that. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope you're staying COVID free. I've tried my best and I haven't contracted it. So fingers crossed that it stays that way. But you guys, I hope you can subscribe to my page. I try to do a lot more videos and send me any questions that you may have about anything fitness related, anything Blacksthetics apparel related, because we've got new garments coming out soon. T-shirts and tank tops and whatnot that we're going to release onto the blacksthetics.com .co.uk or .com website for you guys. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will hopefully catch you guys on the next one. For now, take care. Have a great day. Peace.